Hi, welcome back to Film Photos. My name's Faisal. This is a channel where I showcase my slice of life through photography. Today I wanted to share some photos I took with my favourite everyday camera, but before I do that I needed to share my obsession at the minute. I have recently become obsessed with journaling, and I know this isn't a new concept. Journaling is possibly one of the oldest hobbies to ever exist. But here we go, this is what I'm doing now. I'm no stranger to using a notebook. I actually have been carrying around a small moleskin notebook with me. This is just one of many that I've had. This is primarily used as kind of a catch-all diary to do to-do lists, or if I come across anything interesting while I'm out and about that I need to jot down or look up later. But I wanted to do something a bit more substantial. I recently came across the concept of junk journaling, which seemed quite fun to me. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically a modern take on scrapbooking, where you basically get little trinkets that you find in your day, little ticket stubs, stickers, shopping bags from your day, and kind of collate it together in a collage and maybe write a reflective piece about it. So that's something that I've tried to do, but I also wanted to dabble in a little bit more of sort of writing. So looking at things like the morning pages, which I know is a bit basic of me, but it looks like it's really helpful for people. So it's something that I want to try and do more of. And also I came across the concept of illustration journals, which looked really pretty as well. So these are some things that I saw on Pinterest that I really wanted to try and recreate into my life. I had this old Muji A6 notebook laying around and decided that I'd use this one. I've covered it with some stickers from some drawings that I did on Procreate. This is supposed to be me, Cat Animagus era. And then on the back there's a little drawing that I did in lockdown. It says work like a dog, which is something my mum always says to me. I don't really know what it means. I don't really think dogs work quite hard. Maybe they do, but yeah, it's something that I thought would be quite cute. So these are the two stickers that I've decorated with it. So yeah, I drew them on Procreate and then yeah, got them printed out. The book itself I probably won't share with you at the minute, just because I'm a little bit embarrassed about the drawings in them. Not because they're inappropriate or anything, but just because they're not very good. But yeah, it's a personal book for me. I've had a lot of fun keeping a journal. Maybe I'll share some pages as I get a bit more brave, but it's been a lot of fun to do it. And particularly the junk journaling aspect of it has been really, really therapeutic. What really clicked with me with this journal is when I took it with me on a trip to see some friends in London. We were going to see the Blackpink concert at Wembley Stadium, which was a phenomenal concert. But before the concert we were just hanging out and catching up, and I'd taken out the journal and yeah, we just started cutting things out from the day and kind of crafting a junk journal. It was such a nice activity to do with friends, and it's a really nice way of kind of capturing the presence of your friends in a kind of analog way. I really like film photography because of the analog aspect of it. It's very tactile, it's very dexterous, and actually the journal I think kind of makes sense to kind of fit alongside that kind of enjoyment for me. It's been really cathartic for me to use scissors and a glue stick, which I've not done since primary school. It's a really nice thing to do to kind of unwind. I might briefly show you the page from the Blackpink concert. Of course I had to use my ticket from the concert, but also there was confetti that we managed to collect and shove into our pockets and bags for the junk journal, which was really fun. But yeah, we used the confetti from the concert to kind of tape the photos down, which I think is quite fun. Yeah, that's my little journal. Today I want to share the photos I took on another photo walk in Lewes with my friend Marina. I was of course shooting with my favourite camera, which is the Ricoh GR IIIx. I hope this video will prove again just how cool this camera is. It's so non-intrusive to hanging out with friends. Just pull it out, get a few photos, slide it back in the bag. And yeah, I've been quite happy with the photos I got, so let's talk through them. So on my way to the train station, I saw these workers cleaning the street with a power wash. I was really grateful for snap focus in this photo. I obviously didn't want to interrupt these guys, but needed to get the framing and the picture as I was walking past. And yeah, I think I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So arriving at the station, I took quite a strange photo. It's literally bins. I really like the textures and the layers in this scene. There was really nice pops of colour in the bins, and yeah, I don't know, sometimes I think like just the most ordinary things can look pretty good on camera. Whilst waiting for the train, I was practicing with snap focus again, and I saw these group of women who were standing with their luggage. It's a simple photo, but I really like the negative space framing the women. On the train, I passed some time by watching some vlogs. So I met up with my friend Marina and her lovely dog Sid, and she took me around Lewes. Oh, that's cool. Marina grew up around here, so she was pointing out small little details that I probably wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Come a bit closer, sorry. Yeah, perfect.
This photo of Sid is one of my favourites. I really like how he's leading Marina out the frame. It's got a really nice sense of movement. I think, yeah, showcases his personality. Lewes is such a pretty place to visit, and there's always really nice aesthetic things going on. We walked past this fruit tree that was dropping fruit on a blue car. I really like the contrast between the blue and the orange here. As we were having lunch, of course I had to take more photos of Sid, and this is probably one of my favourite ones here with his little tongue sticking out. After lunch we walked around the shops. Lewes has a lot of really nice antique shops which make some great photos. I managed to catch this faceless shot of me and Marina in the mirror here with our little tote bags. I was obsessed with this little table. It looked like a painter's palette. Really liked the illustrations on it, but it was very expensive, so definitely wasn't going to buy it anytime soon. Across from this shop was another antique shop, and I saw this opportunity to take a little portrait of myself or portrait of my shoes in the mirror here. This particular shop was really fun, loads of interesting shelves, a lot of opportunities to kind of shoot through layers. It had so many different little treasures that would be perfect for scrapbooking, junk journaling, so picked up a few things. There were boxes of letters and postcards from the First and Second World War, and also some postage stamps from across the world. This is probably my favourite shop from the entire day. I just really like the geometry in this scene, and I thought the colours came out really nicely. Marina pointed out this old bookshop that had been closed for a very long time, but it still had all the books inside. It was kind of giving me goosebump vibes. And to end the day, we went to this gorgeous coffee shop which had some really nice interior design. The coffee shop had this massive window overlooking the rolling hills of the South Downs, so it was a really nice, calming way to end the day. So those are the photos I took. If you want to see more photos like this, I post regularly on my Instagram, which is @filmfauxtos. If you are someone that's also into journaling, I'd love to hear from you and see any work that you'd be happy to share. So please do leave a comment down below or reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.